wonderful to be in New Mexico. You all are so blessed with this just beautiful, beautiful area. I know before I became a congresswoman, I had the opportunity to bike for about a month all around New Mexico, and so I really know the joys of the beauty. And one of the things that I love about New Mexicans is that you guys protect your environment, which is so important. And as a Californian, that's what we try to do also. And you know, it's always difficult to try to explain to people how somebody from New Mexico, which of course is a resource-rich area with oil and natural gas and other issues, how they can be about those types of energy issues and yet at the same time appreciate the fact that we want to protect our natural resources and the look and the landscape and the beauty of a place like this. And I think in Martin we have somebody who understands how to do that. And that's one of the reasons that I wanted to come out. I mean, the first was, you know, if Heather had been on the ticket again, I'd come out again. Between Phil and John and Patsy and Romero and God who knows, everybody I've come out for. That would have been reason enough, but it's even more important that we have somebody who really is going to be a voice of reason as we try to explain to people why we protect at the same time that we do research and we find the energy needs of the future. And when I look at the really technological, the real advancement of the things that you do in New Mexico, you guys in a sense are almost like Californians. I mean, I think California is, you know, the #1 in the whole nation with respect to like technology and research and in every field. I mean, we are really out there doing all of this. And so when we're looking at energy and how we go to the new energy sources that aren't going to have to do anything with fossil fuel, you know, and then because of my work on the military committee, I know all of the technology and all the research and everything that we're doing right here. I mean, you are most like what my state and my people are like, and that's one of the reasons I love to come out and to hang out with friends, so many friends I see here and new faces. But we need people like Martin. We need someone who can think in the Congress. And who can be an effective person at explaining, not just to people here in your state, but to people across the nation, why we're trying to do what we're doing. And there are a lot of things that we have to get out from under after these 8 bad years. Okay, we have at least $10 trillion or more of debt. And if you recall, when my friend President Clinton left office and George Bush came in January, in March, if you would read the front pages of the Wall Street Journal, they were talking about, oh my God, what would a United States government look without any debt? Because we were running surpluses, we were paying down the debt so fast, and we were worried, what would happen if people didn't have T-bills and T-notes? Where would they invest their money? And to have that turn from that to $10 trillion worth of debt and a market economy that is just falling apart every day and scaring